Alright, let's see how this thing performs. Hello guys, how are you? David and Franco here from davidandfranco.com with my first YouTube video ever recorded on the Canon 80D with the Canon 10 to 18mm wide angle IS STM lens. STM stands for stepper motor. In other words, it's ultra silent when it comes to autofocusing, and unlike my Canon T4i, which I got way back in 2012, the Canon 80D is actually built for video. It actually focuses properly, as it should. My T4i, yeah, it may have focused here and there, but the motor noise, like, so noisy. You don't want that when capturing video, especially when you're using the onboard mic, which I'm currently doing right now. So I apologize if the audio quality is not that great, but I'm getting a Rode Video Mic Go soon enough. And no, please don't try telling me, David, you need the Rode Video Mic Pro. I already have a Pro, so I'm looking to give the Go a chance. Anyway, I'm extremely limited on time today because I'm still doing stuff with the house and waiting for deliveries and all that stuff. So I figured, why not do something basic and fun at the same time? So I guess you can officially consider this my test video using the Canon 80D. Now keep in mind, again, I'm using the Canon 10 to 18mm lens. So this is a lot wider than it should be. Look at this. This is the furthest I can zoom in, and I'm not even at full arm's length. This lens is incredible. Yeah, I'm just making that obvious because the kit lens is 18 to 55mm, which is very different from this. They are two completely different lenses. Okay, enough talking. Let's walk around a bit and see how this camera handles exposure, focus, white balance, all that good stuff. The grass is a little terrainy. That's why I was just walking like I'm drunk. Believe me, I'm not. I wish I was. So this is my backyard. And also, it's important to say that the Canon 80D is currently entirely on auto settings. So obviously, my God. So obviously, I can completely take over this camera in regards to manual settings. Eventually. I'm not rushing myself because this camera is just so much more advanced than my Canon T4i was. So obviously, I have a lot to learn. This is like the worst time of the day, by the way, to do video. The sun is just so intense. But I guess it's a good test of exposure adjustment, right? As I open our very noisy gate. We will be changing that eventually. Oh my God, look at that exposure. That is bright. So going down my driveway here to our very busy street. This is actually a great test to show you guys some movement on camera. It is very nice out today. It is currently 56 degrees. Feels like mid-60s. Stabilization test. This does have IS, so the stabilization shouldn't be too bad. And look at that, it's getting so much in the frame. This lens is incredible. I believe it sells for $250. Where's some buggy? So this is easily worth every dollar. And actually, with that said, if you're looking to save even more money, you should go with the Canon 80D body only. This means that the lens is not included. That's technically what I did, but I ended up going with a Canon 80D bundle, which comes with the 80D body. And of course, it includes the 18 to 55mm kit lens. Alexa, stop the music. And then finally, it includes another lens, the Canon 55 to 250mm telephoto lens, which does feature image stabilization, which is extremely important. I just make that obvious as well because my first telephoto lens, I believe, was technically better than that in terms of focal length, but it did not have stabilization. And believe me when I say, you do not want to have a lens, a telephoto lens at that. Actually, any lens for that matter, that does not have stabilization. It's just a nightmare. But with that said, if you do have to use a lens that does not have IS, then you should have a tripod. But what kind of photographer or video creator or any kind of media content creator nowadays does not own a tripod? I own like 10 tripods. So this is my office. Not bad. Obviously I still have quite a bit of work to do, hence the very blank wall. But hey, it's getting there. There's my cubes. This is somewhat low light. Hey, Mal. And it's performing very well. Maui, how are you? And there's the bathroom. Attic, I'm not gonna go in there right now because Maui will go crazy. There is my living room. Also a work in progress, but it's getting there. I gotta put some things on the wall. And there is my kitchen, which is a big upgrade from my previous house. I'm currently testing a Windows 10 PC, which plugs directly into a monitor or TV via HDMI. Then you're just gonna power via standard wall outlets. And boom, you have Windows 10. And now this is the outside. I get a beautiful view of Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Look at that. Look at those colors. Very nice. Now honestly, it does look a little overexposed towards the back. But of course, this can be adjusted either in post, or it can be avoided by, once again, going completely manual. That's what's great about having a DSLR. And while going that route pretty much allows you to do anything you want. Anyway guys, I am all over the place in this video, going from room to room, jump cut after jump cut. But you know what? This video is not meant to be anything fancy. I just wanted to introduce you guys to my brand new camera, the Canon 80D. Now, will I be using this every single day? No, this is pretty much my somewhat Canon T5 replacement, which is right up there. But I'll also be using it occasionally for like some short vlogs here and there, especially for B-roll. B-roll is a huge usage case of this camera because it's just gonna look downright beautiful, especially with this wide angle lens. And of course, last but not least, I will be using this camera quite often for photography. Because at the end of the day, this is a DSLR. Video in my eyes is kind of like a huge bonus, but this camera, it's meant to be taking some kick-ass pictures, and that's just what I hope to do with it someday. It's gonna take me a little while to learn the ins and outs of it, but you know what? I'm excited for a new challenge. So finally guys, thank you so much for watching. If you wanna buy this camera or this lens, I will link it right below. And also be sure to check out my unboxing video right below, as well as an article on the Franco University. That article contains links to each and every product that was included with the Canon 80D bundle that I bought just a few days ago. So that's it. Thanks again. Your support means a lot, and I'll see you next time. Peace.